Alright, we are on the draw with Rug Delver, keepable hand, doesn't have interaction, but we have Serum Visions, which can find interaction. They start with an Arbor Elf. Oh. Well, having Disrupting Shoal on the previous turn would have been nice. Do I want to Visions for a way to deal with the Arbor Elf? Shoal is probably going to be pitching Curiosity, so that we can counter what I assume is going to be a Utopia Sprawl coming down. I do want a Steam Vents, I think. Steam Vents, Breeding Pool, Forest seems like a good way to go if we want to do a bunch of shocking, and Steam Vents, Island Forest is great if we don't. Question is, do I want to Visions or Delver? Against a combo deck, I think I want to go with Delver, because next turn we can get a blue source off of this Tarn, and then go for Visions, and hopefully use the Bolt if we draw the Bolt, and if we don't, sell a V, life goes on, yada yada yada. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. I had it set to your turn, and we have a Disrupting Shoal that we probably want to cast this turn. I was about to be extremely sad. If it's a 2-mana spell they're going with, we can't counter it. Maybe even a 3-mana spell if they play another land. Voyaging Satyr, that's fine. Voyaging Satyr and Arbor Elf alone are just mana dorks. So that is a-okay. Thought Scour will be revealed. That's probably now what we pitch. Curiosity gets slightly better. I think I still want to go with the Serum Visions play as opposed to Curiosity. The real question is, do I want to Shock? Because both of these fetches combined will put us to 15, which I guess isn't relevant because I'm assuming they're going to kill us with Emrakul plus Xenagos, Tooth and Nail combo. I'm guessing they're on Tooth and Nail. So I guess going to 15 isn't any more relevant than going to, say, 10? Or whatever we'll end up if we do end up shocking a couple times. Although it doesn't look like we're going to need double red anytime soon. Double green probably not either. So maybe we will just get the basic island. Let's use Serum Visions and see what we can scry. We don't want either of these. Question is, do I want to slap a Curiosity on this Delver? Probably. We'll pseudo put the shields down. If it draws us more interaction, it's worth it. And I'm assuming it'll draw us more interaction over the course of the game. Yeah, I want to draw a card. What kind of a stupid question is that, Xmage? Does it look like we're going to get milled out? It's obviously bad when your opponent has mana dorks that you're not interacting with, but because of Disrupting Shoal, those will probably just be mana dorks. Unless they have 2 Utopia Sprawls that they're hiding away. We can counter the first one. Cavern, what are you going to name? Naming Dragon. Oh, that's exciting. This doesn't look like Tooth and Nail. Is this going to be a Storm Breath? This could be a Storm Breath. Glorybringer. Oh, wow. Firstly, that's awesome to take out our Delver. Secondly, it's just plain awesome. I'm almost certain they want to exert that. Yup. Well, at least it wasn't a 2-for-1, which is nice. Now we need to get the clock on. I'm thinking Delver plus Goyf. Let's grab a forest. Do that. Not drawing any meaningful interaction is really unfortunate, because a deck like this probably can kill us before we kill them if we're just racing. But that's just how it goes, I guess. Do they have another Glorybringer? I guess that's just what Mana Dork decks do when you don't kill their Mana Dorks. Yep. If you wouldn't mind playing a 1 CMC spell, that would be pretty fantastic. Okay. Be nice. Thunderbreak Regent. So are they just playing Dragon Tribal? Can't counter that for a number of reasons. The promo art is at least kind of cool. Bolt we can counter. Do we want to? Probably. Yeah. We don't have anything better to do at this point, so we may as well hope that Delver's surviving is worth something. Okay. Third Thought Scour is fine. We're going to be using this one. Maybe we should have Thought Scoured away the Thought Scour. Okay. Okay. We have Goyfs. That's something. Delver attacking will just die to Thunderbreak. Delver not attacking dies to the Glorybringer. We're not dead yet. We are not dead yet. Okay. This is fine. We're going to play that because we may as well. We'll attack with Goyf, because if we attack with Aberration and let them just block it with the Thunderbreak, then Glorybringer doesn't have a need to exert next turn, and that's not good for us. Play second Goyf. It's not doing any blocking, but at least it can attack. If they end up tapping everything, we can theoretically kill them, but they probably won't. We still have a chance. We're not out of it, which is good. If they have another Glorybringer, we're just dead. Glorybringer seems pretty good against fair decks. Particularly ours, because it doesn't run things like Terminate. Also seems well positioned against Fatal Push. I kind of like it in their deck. I wouldn't want to play it in this because of relatively obvious reasons. We are dead. Flying Haste deals 1 to Aberration, tap Aberration. They're playing Dragon Tribal. That is absolutely what I'm calling this. Or maybe just Dragon Ramp. Probably Dragon Tribal. Dragon Tribal sounds cooler. Tap and kill Aberration by a good bit. We dead. Board out the guy who won't be blocking. All of these look good because we really want to kill them. Spreading Seas doesn't seem awful against Cavern. So there is that. I don't think I want to be boarding in Blood Moon, but I might keep Spreading Seas. Curiosity is at least okay. All the bolts. Mana Leaks can probably go because dragons will be uncounterable. I might also cut a number of Stubborn Denial. That does, of course, mean Shoal's probably bad. We might not have a lot to bring in, though. I want Pyroclasm. I don't think I want Explosives. Let's bring in the Mountain, the Vapor Snag, and the Snapcaster Mage. I think we just cut 1 Denial and call it a day. The Mana Leaks seem very bad. Don't want to play Cavern Roulette. Although they will have Cavern a lot less often than Bant Eldrazi usually does, which is what I call Cavern Roulette traditionally. How good is Denial here? It can counter. They're probably not playing Tooth and Nail. given what we saw them play that game. So we're not looking to counter that. Lightning Bolt. Beast Within. I think 2's probably fine. Let's do this. We're going to play to the board. Get on fast. Try to kill them to the quick. On the play. Rug Delver. Game 2. No lands. We're going to mulligan. Lands. We're not going to mulligan. Do I want the third one? Probably not, since we didn't board in Huntmaster. Or Blood Moon, for that matter. Let's end step it. I think I like going turn 2 Goyf, turn 3 Pyroclasm if we have the option, because Goyf will survive it unless they have a Bolt. Don't think I want to Pyroclasm that. I did that thing where I don't fetch. Well, we're going to fetch now. Question is, do we want a basic island? Probably. Shoal. That actually lets us counter lightning bolts, which is nice. We're going to take some damage off of this, grab a stomping ground. 2 damage we didn't need to take. I think I just need to slow down. Go to end step. I'll gladly pitch Curiosity away if it means that we slow down their game plan and or protect Goyf if they go for Bolt. It's always nice when you can keep Disrupting Shoal post-board against a combo deck because we board it out so often. Blood Moon and Huntmaster are just good enough that I usually don't want it. Can I see a Voyaging Satyr here? If you wouldn't mind playing a Voyaging Satyr, I would be rather appreciative. I can't counter that. This is absolutely 100% Dragon Tribal at this point. So that's going to resolve. I see no need to play around Draconic Roar, though. We can take out the Arbor Elf, which I think is actually the game plan. We're going to save the Dismember for the big boys. End step, just in case Shoal is good. Probably pitching Curiosity because we don't have a threat. Voyaging Satyr is going to resolve. Traverse. Probably not online. Not online. 3 card types. I can go Thought Scour, Traverse. How good is Thought Scour, Traverse? That depends what we get, I suppose. We could really use a clock. We can at least take out the first Storm Breath with Dismember, so that's good. So what do we want to tutor out? Maybe just a Mandrills, probably Goyf. They can chump it, but I think the extra size is worth it, so let's do that. Go to end step, still looking to pitch Curiosity if it comes up. Tapping out is really unfortunate because they can go Storm Breath, hit us for a bunch. Makes Dismember look much worse. Well, it looks like they don't have the land they needed. That is good. If we top deck a land, we can go Goyf, hold up Dismember. They do have the land they needed. Oh, they're just going for Thunderbreak. That's probably one we want to Dismember. And then we just let the Storm Breath stick around. This is very difficult. We Dismember that, we take 7. I really think we just straight up lose to this deck. which makes me very glad it's not common in the meta. We're not good against flying fatties. And we didn't have what we needed to take out their early mana dorks, so could be just variance. Maybe it is our positioning against this Dragon's deck. So what do we want to do here? We can play Goyf. Seems bad because next turn they play Storm Breath and we're pretty dead at that point. We have the option to bounce Thunderbreak. Seems bad because we take 3, then they play Storm Breath, we dismember Storm Breath. Could be fine. Do we want to dismember Storm Breath or Thunderbreak? If we go for the Vapor Snag against Thunderbreak, we slow them down better. If we go for the Dismember against Thunderbreak, we won't repeatedly take damage off of the triggers. I don't see how we tempo them out this game. I think we're going to Dismember, Thunderbreak, take all sorts of damage, and just hold up the Vapor Snag. It's absolutely not good, but I think it's the best we have. Voyaging Satyr, do they have another Thunderbreak Regent? Oh, they just have the land drop. They need to play Storm Breath. That we will bounce. Has haste. Pro White's fine. That's not relevant to us. Letting it attack seems okay. Although it's also not relevant, so let's bounce it. Not sure how we win this game now, though. Don't think we can win this game. Second Goyf. We'll do plenty nothing. Go to them. Storm Breath hits us down to 1. Haven of the Spirit, 100% Dragon Tribal, which is actually really cool. I want that to happen, but I'm more interested in reading Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Add mana to cast Dragon, sack it, get Dragon or Ugin from graveyard to hand. That's neat. From Dragons of Tarkir, which makes sense because that's when Ugin comes back. Although Sorin shouldn't be the one hailing his return because Sorin wasn't there when he came back to life. Of course, Sorin did meet him, so maybe that was what Sorin did when he first saw Ugin. Go to our turn. Simic Charm plus land was our out. We have no way of getting it. So I believe we're just going to attack. I also want to Thought Scour before blockers in case we draw Bolt. We didn't. We are dead. I would have bolted the Satyr to make sure we got our 4 points in. Well, that's that. GG's opponent. That was a pretty neat deck. Domri Raid. I think you lose flavor points for running that instead of Sarkhan, though. Of course, you need blue for the Sarkhan I'm thinking of. No, the ult is pretty cool. The -2 lets you do some removing. That's neat. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching us play against Red-Green Dragons. We're going to call it Dragon Tribal. Maybe Red-Green Dragons. I think Red-Green Dragons is more appropriate because it better highlights ramp into dragons, I think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching that. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, which I will play even though I shouldn't. I want to win. I hate ending on a losing streak. Really ending on a loss at all. We're going to try to win one, although after the next one I'm definitely going to get to work.